All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash, the Bonds, Apostles, the GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. And as you can see in this title, this fish can replace your dentist. And this is the reason I'm going to show this clip is to basically show that the aquatic life, or even nature itself, has more order than we do. And by we, I mean just these people in today's society. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip for a little bit.
Real question is, how can you hold your breath long enough to get a full cleaning? But it looks like you guys also had some other questions. We had, what if it went down your throat? And someone else said, what if you accidentally eat it? The thing is, this is actually the dentist of the sea. It's a fish out of Hawaii called the tiny cleaner was. Rasi. I don't know. Let me know down below if you know how to say that. And actually, it will hang around reefs and fish will come up to it and they'll go, and when they open their mouth, the thing will go in and it'll clean it. And crazy enough, there's actually times where you'll see like 14 or 15 fish lined up, like in a line, waiting to get their teeth cleaned. Even then, there's been sightings of like 6-foot-long sharks waiting in line behind tinier fish that they could eat at any moment. And near these cleaning stations, no hunting or eating is allowed. It's like all the fish know. They're like, hey, no, this is a dentist office, okay? We're not getting in fights here. So next time you...
And so to further prove that, there's a clip right here that actually shows that these sharks won't eat them.
Most fish would swim away from shark, but this fish swims right into those razor-sharp teeth. Meet the cleaner fish, the doctor fish. Cleaner fish are fish that have a special feeding strategy by providing a service to other species, referred as clients, by removing dead skin, ectoparasites, and infected tissue throughout the client's body, even inside their mouths and gills. This is an example of cleaning symbiosis, which represents mutualism and cooperative behavior, an interaction that benefits both parties. There are a wide variety of cleaner fish, including wrasse, cichlids, pipefish, and gobies. They display cleaning behaviors.
So that's pretty much more than that. But this is to show you that they even have a particular order of how they do things, when to kill and when not to kill, who to kill and when not to kill. Whereas us, so like even I should say Esau is the one who makes us go off. Ultimately the Lord, but there is no order in this society, at least not the right way of order. He has order as far as laws, but not a lot of people really care about the laws. They'll just like, screw it, I can do this, and that. And a lot of people just break in houses, do certain other things, and so on and so forth. But Esau is the biggest lawbreaker. Because, well, in his own society, in the world's eyes. And the reason I say that is because he'll go around conquering areas, civilizations, and throw out peace treaties just for him to go back on it. He don't even follow his own treaties here. So that's the crazy part. So this is Matthew 12:26. It says, and if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And so, as you can see, this society ain't really holding up, and it's not really meant to, because this place is meant to be the backwards of order. There's nothing but killings here, people getting locked up, getting shot, and so on and so forth. And even the court system not writing their laws. They can't even put a person to death right. Look at the animals they had to kill. Look at how they kill cows. They killed them while they had to look at each other getting murdered. So nothing in this society is ever right. That's why when the Lord puts us back into rulership, I'm talking about as of Israel, you won't see a lot of this going on. You won't see endangered species. You won't see all these pigs getting slaughtered left and right. You won't even see the animal getting slaughtered at all, as far as other animals having to see it. We had a right way of killing animals. We had a right way of killing even sea creatures, the ones that we can eat. But he's out here killing crabs, selling it to us, and our people are dumb enough to eat it. Because we are, in this society, we're meant to go off. Right? But it's funny because when you look at some of the ways we can clean ourselves, even doing going to natural herbs, we like going into that as well. There's ways that we even clean our teeth in ancient ways. Because a lot of times back, especially when we wasn't rulership, we had gold. Gold was a good purifier. And they said, as far as I looked up, even now, it said ancient people didn't have to brush their teeth that much because they didn't develop cavities. They had gold, as mentioned, as a purifier. And what they did use to clean their teeth was actually roots and sticks. Because the certain roots that they use was good for you being able to chew on, being able to get some of the gravel out of your teeth. Well, not gravel. I forgot some of the food out of your teeth. And it would be actual roots. Like you could use. They said there was something similar to ginger root. I had to look at it again, but it was good for getting the stuff out of your teeth because it could form. If you chew on it, it could form its own bristle. And you can use it to even scrub the front of your teeth, get between your teeth, like your own type of flossing. So we have ways to clean our teeth instead of relying on the toothbrush Esau has with that fluoride toothpaste. Because there's other ways to actually make toothpaste that's healthier. So this is 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. It says, let all things be done decently and in order. And that's what the Lord even tells us to this day. We got to do things decently in order. We got to be like the sea creatures or the animal habitats out here because they got an order. We also supposed to have an order that's against Esau to the best of our ability, which is following what the Lord tells us to do. Even keeping up with some of the commandments as best we can. You see, Esau has structure, but he has no order. He has laws, but those laws ain't defined order. Because here, or I'm sorry, in a lot, even in these other countries, you have so-called presidents. At least the American president is least, how shall I say, least important at this point. Because a president is a spokesman. He's not a king. See, when the king makes a law, you got to stick by it, or you get into big trouble. But it will be a justly trouble if you didn't follow these laws. They would do it right. See, the spokesman here, they just throw out laws that they have to sign and say, Slaggy. The funny part is the mayors can actually, the governors or the mayors can actually go against what the president says until he starts having to hunker down. So it's crazy that when you have the president that could be outruled by the governor or the mayor, that tells you something is wrong. That shows that America has no order. Because I guarantee you have President Putin. I'm pretty sure if he puts out something, these people have to follow it. China knows no different. So this is Malachi 4:1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And there's a lot of proud and wickedness going on in this society. That's why there is no order. Never really has been for the most part in this society. Even going back to our slavery, there was no order. Because they couldn't hang us right. They couldn't put us in the ground at the right, and so on and so forth. See, our slavery was just torture. It wasn't even actual slavery. It was just a torture. But here it is. This is why this place needs to burn. All the wickedness here, there's no order, no structure. It's meant to fall like every other empire. This place is going to burn worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. So it says, and the day that cometh up shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. And see, this is America is just one big ass tree that has roots all over the earth. Because you take down that tree, you burn it, you got to burn the roots with it. That means all these other societies, these other kingdoms are going to fall along with this place in due time. Because nothing in this world is more natural at this point. Everything's modified, genetically modified, tweaked, and they make a profit off of it. That's why they come here and make profit off of it. They make a profit off of us. The Lord's going to come back. The Lord's going to come back and destroy this place, though, and that's the beautiful part about it. We won't have to see endangered animals. We won't have to hear about the wildlife in the ocean being messed up when they had to dump toxic chemicals in there. We went to the beach sometime the year before. We saw foam in the ocean when the water comes up to the sand, and it was like that doesn't even look natural. But yeah, we can't wait for this place to be set back in order. So with that, little one, this is edifying. With that, shalom.